What is up, people? Okay, so this is gonna be a good session of control. Of a good feeling that we have control of extra blurriness. So we're gonna have ourselves a good time, I'm sure. Screen's going black. Why? It's not clicked in there, I guess. So yeah. Otherwise, I think everything's working. We've got transcoding options. Check. Audio's fine, hopefully. Let me check. Oh, pardon me. Unless anyone's there to confirm or otherwise. I shall do it myself, in case. Actually, where's the thingy? That one. And then I need to do this one. Let me see. No, back view. And let's see if we get an echo here. Make sure it's not that bug. Yeah, we're good. We good. Radio's good. So yeah, we'll start with this. And maybe we'll turn on TV audio. We'll press this button. Start with this. My green screen's not right because it's daytime, so we'll probably lose the cam for now. I don't want to close the curtains and be in the darkness. I refuse. So I go back to the 4K sap thing image again. I think I can force the textures again. I think I forgot how to force the textures to load in. Oh no, in saying that. Oops. There we go. Let's pause it, see? See that? Like magic. Works for the most part. Is she okay? Yeah. So this is a problem. I did more research on it, and it is an issue. It's still not really fixed. So you can fiddle away around it. If it gets too silly, I know what sap to change it to. That happens far less. We'll see what happens. Also, so yeah, we'll start with this. I don't know if we'll finish with this. We might finish with this. Depends if we do another evening session thing. This is kind of earlier one today, for the earlier crowd or earlier VODers, whichever you are. And then we'll see tomorrow, depending on work and everything else. Maybe we'll nope. Maybe we'll do some online gaming things. This screen looks so bad because I haven't got the curtains closed up, so I'm just gonna do that now. Yeah, let myself stand out in the directory. So yeah, maybe we'll try some online oh gosh, maybe I should have left it in the other mode, you know. There we go. No, I should have left it in the other mode. That doesn't have this as much. Which I think I can still do actually. Yeah, it's still a bit wacky. Still a bit wacky. Right, so we're winning all these already. I think. We will not fiddle with tech all day, but semi-promise. Have we been in here? These textures are still wacky. I don't remember being here. There's so many dudes just chilling out. I'm gonna change it, you know. I know I said we won't. I'll get the thingy working now. I know green screen's all messed up. When curtains open, there's a mess. Curtains open and lights not on. Don't freak out. It's okay. It's okay to have poor man green screen while the curtains open and the lights not on. What the hell? This won't take long. Again, it was calming itself down in testing, and I moved around the area and everything was fine, but nah. Alas. Game was lying to me. So we'll just go with the Quad HD instead. Concede defeat in the texture race. The texture arms race just doesn't work. The wider you have the display, if you are using DirectX 12 with this game, it has this texture loading issue. It makes the textures blurry. What I would say more accurately is it makes the textures low res, which is fine at a far distance, but at close it looks like blurriness. Whereas from far you won't notice it. It's to save memory and stuff and keep things moving smoothly. Problem is in this game when you're using DirectX 12, it messes up the texture loading, so you end up seeing ugliness instead and disturbing things of horror. Things of horror of the imagination. Scary things. It's like the terrors of the night. The night is dark and full of terrors. That's what's going on with Control on DirectX 12. Despite all the fanfare about DLSS 2.2 and all this stuff, it's yeah. Either their engine or DirectX needs to fix their shit. One of the two. It's quite prevalent otherwise. Oh, I ain't done none of my Bitmans. That COD level well gone now. And then the multi-vitamins and the garlic. Keeps me keeps your immune system nice and strong and protected against anything and everything. So that should be not like that. It's gonna mess my display up real quickly here. Do that. And I'm gonna do that. Alright. This should be all set, but it should be fine now. After promising we won't be fiddling with setups, we're fiddling with setups, I know. Just can't take the lesson to learn to not mess with the not mess with the freaking thing. The freaking resolution. There we go. I was stalling for the words. So yeah, what happens, start with this. We might finish off with something else if we get another session in. I don't know. We still got the texture load thing, as you see there. Little pause. You can see it's trying to load in as it starts. Another way to fix it is to just change something like that. And it's loaded in. There we go. So no hiss followed me in, woman. So paranoid. No, the hiss are problematic with them. Yeah, things are back to normal. There we go. Things are loaded normal. So yeah, the bigger the display in DirectX 12, the longer the textures take to load, and you get blurry textures basically, which makes it hardly worth having a higher resolution on DirectX 12 unless you want ugly looking things. But yeah, things are working normal. Beautiful. What was we doing? Search for Black Rock of Black Rockness. So yeah, start with that. Maybe tomorrow we check out some of the I might finally trying to get a proper session in with Monsters of the Hunters, and then maybe check in on Division 2 as well, because I haven't touched that in ages. And then the day after that, which should be Friday, maybe, but maybe not. We might be checking out the resi of the free. I don't know if I got the money for it or not though. We'll see what happens. I did some I don't know if you guys have this as well, but like, you know, first of the month for me is like, first and end of the month is just pure bill payments. I think everyone's mostly the same. You know, after you do all your bill payments and stuff, and you look at your bank account, and you start to cry afterwards. Yeah. That was me. I was like, wow. Like, oh, it just took it off. I was like, wow, my bank account's just been well and truly f***ed up, basically. Feels bad. Thought I had loads of money. I always feel like I got loads of money until the end of the month or the beginning of the month, and I'm like, ah, okay. Yeah, I forgot about it. I forgot about that bill. I forgot about that bill as well. Is this new?
I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number 21HQ593. Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities.
This is new.
A pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Whoa.
An expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later.
Damn.
At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends.
Damn.
I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector, which should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
Salvador, we need to get access to that. I think we've spoken to Salvador somewhere.
I was moving up, damn it. Another year, department chief was mine.
Interesting. That jukebox sounds like something we want to mess with. I think Salvador was in an executive sector, wasn't he? I mean, is that literally a thing? We ain't messed with no jukebox yet, have we? I don't think we have. Look at the map again. Is it hold down? Or is it double tap? Or is it D-pad up? There we go. One still finds himself trying to get one's bearings in this game even when he has played it recently. Where is this now? This is the executive sector. The Salvador should be somewhere around here, should he not? Shit, I don't even know if that's like a hint to go and talk to the brother, or if it's just a thing. Oh. I think we were meant to go to somewhere. I think we meant to go to maintenance, yeah. And do some maintaining of things. But was there not a what's this collectibles thing? That was just when we got this now, so it definitely was new. Security order. This jukebox sounds very interesting though. Murderous jukebox. Like Christine, but jukebox version. Service weapon and shatter mode, that's just kills troopers in maintenance sector. That's kind of where we're going. Use PS kill enemies in maintenance sector with headshots. Okay. I think when we kind of like stuck. We didn't know where to go, I think it was. Maybe. Ventilation. Well, let's try. Only if you try, man. Only if you try. Only. Never. Otherwise, the result is guaranteed to be a fail. Once it gets dark enough, I'll probably throw in the
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone.
Let's get some textures loading, shall we? There we go.
Dylan. Once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
That's it, that thing's version of the ES. How the bloody hell did we get to where we got to get to? And we're still kind of... See, the problem is I didn't write down all the... This map does not give you the intel of like... They said they improved the map. And as we said before, that's complete lies. It's just as confusing and useless as it was before. except for it's more high res. I think the text is clearer. That's written on the map. That's about it. But we still don't. It doesn't tell you up. This door is locked and requires the security of whatever. We still can't mess with those. It's obviously quite Metroidvanian, so you meant to go back to places and stuff. And what did I say? Different modes? Oh, there we go. That's shatter mode. Keep still, I'm trying to shoot, sir. That's 2. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Let's calm down. Oh. That was a big hit. Good luck with that, sir. Someone's shooting me in the back, I think. Shit. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright. Hold up. Whoa, rockets again. Oh shit me. He was the rocket guy. Son of a bitch. Does that still count towards our tally? I have to see, we had 2 or 3. I think it doesn't now. I'm gonna have to rinse and repeat. Yeah. Didn't count, did it? Yeah. No, wait a. Okay, no, it did work.
Is he alright?
It did work.
HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Keep him safe.
Obviously, it's less effective
Like
as
you do with me.
the range you go. Damn these rocket moves, jeez! Oh. Mission has popped up. Parasites. I'm almost dead already, man. That's because this gun is close range. It's kind of tough with these rocket launch dudes. Can I grab those actually? Those rockets? I can't remember. I think I can. It's almost brown bread and that didn't count. I need a specific type of hissness. Gosh, the screen's hard to see what's going on when they're in this kind of state though, isn't it? Gee. Office still very poor. Are you the rocket boy? You are the rocket boy, shit. Alright, that's done. What was the other one? Video game there is. Feels I'm in squash. Maintenance sector. Okay. There was something that popped up. Oh, have we still got it? Yeah, it's in the power. How do we, maintenance sector. Maintenance sector. I thought this is the maintenance sector. Harsh travel. Oh wait, there. Board countermeasures. Sexual reward. Launch efficiency. Discharge the maintenance sector without it getting hit. Oh, that's tough. So let's take that one. It is a maintenance sector. As there was something here, parapsychological thingy. Parapsychology. I think these are kind of like almost radiant challenge type things though. I don't know if we should be spending as much time as we are. But it's kind of probably because it's the only thing I can find. This damn spaghetti map. Let me see what it was. This one, research. Personal protection, 18 minutes. Where the hell is that? That's the wrong way. Big brain. They're firing rockets already. Oh gee. Someone's firing something big and missing me though, at the moment. Cheat. Environment's breaking up. Used to be a nice neighborhood. Where'd he go? Shit. That's a friendly. Oh my, so many. Come on, recharge. Oh shit me. Can't even hit this guy. Oh jeez. Reload quickly. Jesus, reload. Oh jeez. Jeez Louise. There's some help. This is chaos, man. Oh jeez. Damn it. Oh, wait there, someone's healing him. Shit! Someone's healing him there, I just noticed. They got different types of dudes. One is the healer guy. He was probably up top. Well, this game can be appropriately tough at times. As is proven by the amount of deafness. Oh, that's failed. Failed forever. They died. Never to be back again. Yeah, I guess we're back on that. What's the central maintenance that we gotta go to now? There's a marker there. There's a marker there. That's the quickest way to get there, probably here. So we actually got a marker there, so that should help.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Hopefully. Alright. So it should be like kinda this way? I'm thinking. Must be upstairs. I wonder if this is the right way. Where would this take me? I'm gonna go central maintenance. Maybe let's just try that and see. Probably taking us backwards. Won't be surprised. It does say central maintenance there, so maybe this is right. Is it right? Yeah, this is right. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Need towards black, yeah, right, black rock processing. They process black rock. Let's go the right way. Make sure I don't get lost. I wonder if I should be also maybe one close and one long range. They both take, one takes forever to fire. Might be needed to change at some point. Reload speed while shielded. Ammo cost per shot minus 5%. Enemy armor plus 55%. Or 57 even. Energy boost. That's 9%. What's this one? Page energy minus, launch energy minus 13. Off boost. Launch cost. Minus 13%. Let's go there. Till we're murdered, of course. There we go. Heal that. Ah, there's a hellgate here. Oh, I see him in the reflection there. I saw him in the reflection of the oh shit, of the glass. I saw that. Somewhere a reflection, yeah. Definitely saw a dude. Is that another Hellgate? You a healer. One gun? The shotgun. Which one's the shotgun on? One gun. Let's take over. Let's take control. Just in case. Well, it definitely didn't want me here. So this must be the right place. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Texture loading, please. Ooh. So obviously when you open up a new section or whatever, it's trying to load in textures, but it's like it does have an issue still, even with the lower res. Sometimes. So I think this is the right way. Yeah. We're going this way. Oh my. Alright. Alright. That looks deadly. What's going on down here first? That's what's going on down here. Material. Oh, where it looks menacing and not very flesh friendly. That has done something. I definitely don't want that. I don't know if I need one of these or not. I'm taking this with. Oh, we're gonna need a couple, maybe. Oh, I don't want you. I want you. And I want you out. Elementary. There we go. What's that? Textures, please load in. I can't see what it says. Gosh darn it. There we go. Alright, notice. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. The law of three applies. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies. Refer to security 102 or something. 102.01. The build manual. Mr. D. Interesting. Okay. 1. 2. 3. Did it work? Oh shit, that was 6, not 3. Lies. See, or a magnifying glass maybe. Different symbol there. I bet you are.
I don't think anyone's there, honey.
Everyone's looking for a room.
We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
You're not taking customers ever. It's appropriate music. That just opened the door. I swear it just opened the door. With the rules of 3s. Or 6s sometimes apparently. Okay. 2. There's stuff in here. This is a puzzle. What are we trying to match? This will just move things around. Music did something. There was a sound cue there when we did that. I'll push that. I'll leave that in. Let's tidy up the room, you know. What did the third one do? Open something over this side? It's still locked. Was there a preview of what that room should be? Let's close it. Opened it. Oh, hold up. Okay, I see. The chair is out of place. The radio is that side, yep. Picture is straight, that's correct. And the plant is to the right, or left even. Yeah, it should be correct. Okay. We have a key. So it should be to the room that's locked. Possibly. Yep. Okay. 3 times again. It's a picture of us, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Continue towards the black mission update. Well, there's a staircase there now, or pathway. It wasn't a pathway before. I think it was gapped. I think. Could be wrong. Trying to figure this out as well here. Oh gee. Like a kind of a one-way street. Oh shit, we took damage. What was that, right? It's saying telling us to go to a place that's question marked. Where is that? It suggests something like this way. Oh, yeah. Is that gonna kill us? Oh, I didn't realize my door's not closed. Hold up. Get noise. I'll open it. Alright, there we go. Now we're all alone. Left, right, yeah. Here we go. What's that? Yes, that was from the pathway here, the turbine, so yeah. Makes sense. For the most part. This is very dark. Caution, caution. Textures. Load in.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Spin grouping efficiency. What's this? Oh, it doesn't work. Oh shit, the fraction almost scared me then. I'll get used to that.
Reminder: if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
We will remember this. We'll try to anyway. We're 4. We're level 4, aren't we? That's a 5. Again, why does the map not tell us this information? I don't get it. Don't get what they've updated at all. I do not get it. Oh, the music isn't. Does work. Right. It's kind of a pointless door, but still. There's this women's toilets, men's toilets, men's toilets. Anything good? Nothing but a broom. Nothing but a broom without a friend in the world. Atlas Theory. Okay. Where's Atlas Theory? Here it is. Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. Specific shape and dimensions for Atlas, see file ATL03. Said dimensions seem to indicate more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, and wall shifts. Atlas changes form, but resists observation from when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. The previous theory was that this change corresponds to house shifts, and that the Atlas is a of the itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same material as the rest of the oldest house. Her observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Vertifile 837, Vertifile 92 for full report. There you go. That's the atlas. Oh. Women's. More appropriate. Nada Esquadra. Rocked. I don't think I can make that. Okay, I can make it. PS aimed fire boost. Pseudofish air. Sounds. I got some pretty shit hot stuff there. Wrong button. Can we? Yes, we can. That's number 4 as well. Damn. Aimed fire boost. Damage while aiming plus 33%. This is 23. Beautiful. Launch energy costs, energy. Shield energy cost efficiency minus 14. One of 3 already, to be fair. Some sexy synth music there. Someone's screaming. Something's going on somewhere. Someone needs our help. Bitch. You dead? Missed. Oh, you're a big boy. Oh, he's dead then. Whoa. Out of energy. Whoa. Oh. Oh, you're dead already. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They got any help. Ow. It's nodes. Let's cleanse it. Ah, there we go. Happiness is back. What's up? Well, someone called me out just now. Did that not happen? Was I dreaming? You guys okay? That guy's health's not too hot. Let's see if there's anything else here. Former director. Oh, I suppose I should want to save as well. I suppose I should want to save after that. Which I shall. There we go. I mean, I think it auto-saved, but still. Anything good up here? At the other side. Oh, there's no staircase on this side. Oh, there is. I think the other way is where we need to go next. Hello. Feels more like it. Threshold remnant. Oh.
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Whoa. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid. And just like that, it led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding
try and get close up, close up.
in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
And so now you know. Good when we looked. Alright. Lots of places of power. Hello. Okay. Threshold material. Andy. Andy Mandy.
Glad to see you're still you.
Likewise. I think I might remember where Salvador might have been.
We need to get them to a surgical station ASAP, but I don't think they're stable enough to move.
Oh yeah? Well, they're gonna have to be, because we are moving out and I am not leaving them behind. Now do what you need to do.
More storiness.
Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing. Do you think we should tell him about the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid.
Mermaid?
Here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black
I'm
rock.
not doing so hard.
She was singing this
You're
beautiful
fine.
song,
We'll
and
push
he was
through this.
overcome with
The ships are the
desire.
ones doing the pushing, Doc.
She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting
Succubus.
than alluring.
Fine, enchanting.
Nope.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No,
Nope, I bet it didn't.
because
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Oh no.
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
I'm gonna get tempted by a mermaid.
When can we get out of here?
Reading material. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Dolan? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Dolan's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place. But after Dolan unveiled those HRRs, he was delivered. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon. For the next Bureau heads meeting. Those are radiant missions.
Just stay calm and keep those HRAs.
Anything else?
We'll get you out soon.
That's a lot.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction.
Very much.
To date, the FBC. But Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. But I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news
What's
is,
bad?
it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
Like a big
That's
one?
what the Rangers said. The ones that survived.
The singing one.
We are just treading water here, and the hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base in Executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
That's what we do. A bullet, a chair, sometimes a donut, oxygen tank,
Why does my head feel
orange.
like this?
Maybe we can throw at them, really.
Is it the hiss or
Germany speaking.
passion?
Should I? Oh, it's saved already. Oh yeah, it looks like it's this way. So the thing with this game is it's kind of difficult to do a lot of the side things because you can't find the side things half the time with the map. And because they don't put the door restriction and a number on the map itself, you can't remember whether you've been somewhere or not, had access somewhere or not, what access you need or not, as well as getting where the location is in the first place. It's very difficult to play in a non-linear fashion, because the moment you do that you end up getting lost. Are you red? Why is he red? Are you red, sir? Guess I can pick you up, maybe. So it's difficult in that way. That's probably one of the benefits of not having achievements on this platform, I guess. You can kind of feel in your head that you're doing the most and finding the most that you can. There's a lot of dead bodies there,
Arish
by the way.
wasn't kidding about that monster.
You can find a bunch of... you can miss a bunch of stuff without realizing it, because it's quite... it's not very noticeable when the achievements don't pop up. In a way. Swan boat procedures. No unique core procedures. Description onto the vet. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Four pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of possible connection to OOP5 or OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. Item was seized from Activity Rental Service Corps located on the lake on Vancouver, Vancouver Island, Canada. After it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. Item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. Containment specialists accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident even. That's some item. Swan boat. Yeah, it's got a very X-Files stroke Warehouse 13. Was it Warehouse 13? What was that? There was a series where I think it was Warehouse 13, right? There was a series where they would collect items and have all the items in a particular place stored safely away. It was a similar deal. Reminds me of that as well. And
you showed me the HRA when I first got here,
really
and the
cool
machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Probably over there somewhere. This prism of prismness. There's a shitload of stuff up there, I think. Oh, yep, there it is. Let's see what else there is here. That's painful. Okay, propane. Going to get ambushed here. Get ready.
Shit! They're shattered. Not a single prism left.
Oh man.
What the fuck?
Oh, you're big. And stuff. Where'd you go? Oh shit. That was a good dodge. Ow, it took out all my health. That did me in. I'm gonna get killed, by the way. I think it hit the thing. The explosion, but didn't drop no health for me. I'm gonna still get murdered. No health. And I'm stuck, can't move. Went right into it, to be fair. Yeah. Let's sip the last of the lemon. How far back is that now? I was checking the text here. Bill's text. Everyone wants money. Wait, what's this now? What is this? Where is this? I've done this already. Why am I doing this again? Now, how far back I am?
Pressure on that wound.
Oh, they really want to send me back down there. I was really far back into this shit again. See, the respawn nature of this game is a little bit odd as well, because it's so It's so
Arish wasn't
story.
kidding about that monster.
It's so story narrative. It's so narrative strong and like, you know. And sometimes
You showed me the HRA when
the
I first got
respawn this
here,
feels weird,
and the machine that makes them.
even though you clearly
Can you
have.
help me find a prism?
It's clearly built into the game with the challenge type things, random missions, kind of like Radiant. Oh, secret motive. Alright, yeah, here we go. Right, so you can kind of figure out where it is before it hits at you. Yeah. There we go.
Let's hurry up and find Darwin's lab.
Bitch, whoever the hell you are. Into his black rock labness. Where is that?
Thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from the threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the beast. Get it?
Bob wasn't impressed.
We can do that again.
That count to our list of things here. It's just what agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. Hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau, perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered object of power. How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use hiss resonance to refract light? The physical deformation of this particular hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly a human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? Refer to file for full report. And this should have been the video we just watched, I think. Wait, what's this?
Darwin's key.
Oh, it's a key.
This should get us into the quarry.
Level 5. Black Rock. Black Rock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of density that nullifies all resonance within a range of 2 Hz. Bureau innovations that incorporate Black Rock will be analysed, most notably from the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Refer to file 593 and 1733 for a full report. Game's technically behaving itself now as well, which is good. For the most part, anyway. Seize accelerator. Seize the moment. Does look nice when it's behaving itself, this game. Very nice looking game, man. It is a very nice looking engine. If it just behaved itself with the texture loading thing. Was there not a I guess that would be to go back now, right? There's a 5-door over there somewhere as well. We'll keep it moving. This map doesn't give us enough ability to keep track of what doors we need to open still back tracking wise, because it doesn't put it on the map for reasons unbeknownst to humans.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be.
What?
I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave.
What?
Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of crazy.
It's the planes there. Oh. Shit, I'm out of juice. What's this? Hope I'm not gonna get ambushed in, huh? Is that a shortcut? It's a shortcut. Oh, I did get almost ambushed. He did chase me down. There's like a one-way door. Shit. Did I miss something there? That kind of sucks. One-way doors. Not a fan of that. Does that just mess me up? Kind of not. Oh shit, kind of not. Kind of, but kind of not. Sick. That saved? Kinda saved. Alright, I think if we go this way. Yes, I think there was a number 5 door somewhere, but again, I just can't make heads tells of the mapping in this game. It's freaking hard to remember where you've been and where you haven't been. Ugh. It's definitely my number 1 dislike in the game is navigation wise, it's freaking hard. That and the texture not loading, those two things are the most sucky things in this game. This isn't right. I know what we do. I know what we do. Hey Jay, I guess they mostly expect you to use the signs to find places, I suppose so. It just makes it very difficult to like it just seems weird to have a map. It doesn't really put information in the actual on the actual map itself. As in all useful stuff. They've obviously gone for a more realism approach, but it's kind of a drag as well. mentally speaking, compared to some other open world or open area experiences. This is the most jarring of all of them. For whatever the reason might be for that. It is a fact for me anyway. Personal level. I don't feel like I can be as optional stuff hunting as I normally would, because it's kind of easy to just kind of we need to do the thing with the textures, don't we? It's kind of easy to not find what you're looking for and get a little flustered, shall we say. Oh my god. Wasn't there like an area we could go inside on this middle part? Where was that group of people at? Unless they moved already. See, I can't even remember where it is. I think it's somewhere around here. And we've got the respawns again. Oh jeez. Where are we? Right, let's just go to where we're going. I'm trying to find the other place where all the people were, but it's like I can't even find anything. As though Askin never remembers. We can get to the ring and go around. No, we want the other one. We go to the pathway that goes over to that side. Is that up? Where is it? Up here? No, it's not. Again, I can't. How do I get there? This way, maybe? There's nothing here. I'm thinking it's above me. There, yeah. How the hell do I get up there? Is there an elevator nearby? Not really. What about this box thing here? What's this mean? Is that just this? Oh gosh, what did I just do? Oh. Always spawn now. I don't think I'm meant to get up that way. And you can see our textures aren't loading again. If we're meant to go through the coolant pumps maybe and then go through one of these things here. Maybe. I wonder. Maybe. And that's the thing. With the respawning enemies, it's hard to tell as well when you're in the right place or not. Normally enemies will suggest they're trying to block you from going the right way, but in this game you're just getting attacked anytime you got to a location sometimes. And then it's not a sign of the right direction. Let's try this way. Oh, we've been here before, so it can't be this way. I'm still getting chased down. Jeez. Jeez. Oh, what the hell is this? These textures, I can see all the textures looking like pieces of shit. This is which is distracting as well. It all looks wrong. Now we've been here. I don't know how we get up there. I have absolutely no idea. Improved map. Oh, gee. I do love the game when it comes together and it works, but constant combination of not being able to find places for a good half an hour every session, fiddling around with getting the textures to work every session, and on top of it, it's also a consistent viewer's favorite as well, to boot. It's like it's trying its best to it's trying its best to defeat me, and it's succeeding. Oh, it's loaded. Okay. Does the textures load along with it? Yeah, I think for the most part. You know what it is as well? I can't find it. Oh, is this the room where other people were? This might help me find the way that I'm looking for. This might help. This might not help at all. Like, at all. Son of a bitch. That was useless. And the texture's playing again. Look at it. Energy converters. No. Nah. I mean, if they did expect us to follow signs and what have you, least from my perspective. Again, I'm not speaking for anyone else, but if it was their intention, I think they well and truly failed with map design and layout design in this game. Especially with it being a kind of quasi-supernatural type thing where rooms change and all this stuff. It's confusing as all heck. I feel like I need to be playing with a guide. Oh, look, see now, look, and then the spawns come back again. That just, I don't know. There's something real unimmersive about that. Especially when you're just trying to find the right way to go. And you got rocket launches flying up every 2 seconds. Kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. If I knew where I was going, I could just play the game. It would be great, but this is silliness. Shit, couldn't get it away in time. Couldn't find anyone. Going. Stop distracting my head. I just want to find where I'm supposed to go. That's where we went already. It wasn't there, or at least it could have been there, but who knows, because it's wacky mess. These textures again. That is a radiant mission. That's kind of annoying as well. Just went full circle. I still don't know how to get there. Ventilation, I think we came from ventilation, didn't we? I think we've been to ventilation already.
Director Faden.
Yeah, carry on, Major. Yeah, we've been in here, haven't we? Here's the thing, if I had a bloody thing on the map that was like, hey, this might be the way actually, maybe. If I had a thing on the map that was like showing me doors with access card numbers on them, I could actually at least kind of say, alright, let's go here now. Even if I couldn't find a way, I could just say, let's go to this place, see what's in there, see what's in there. I can't do that because they don't put it down, and there's no amount of signs that's going to help you remember with a map what doors you haven't been in or not, because you didn't have access earlier. And again, we've dropped this thing down the settings, it's still got the same stupid texture of the problem. Where everything looks like a piece of shit. Editor's office. I'm just kind of moping around randomly. In all honesty. That's been open already. You got anything new?
It's back. What
just happened? Did she read that? Wasn't that a document we just got? Yeah, we like this guy as a character. That's always important if you like coffee, I suppose. Which way did I just coming through? Was it this way? The other way, I think. But yeah, we've been here. I don't even know what I picked up because it just kind of. Wait, was that a quest I picked up? Yeah, the clog. RT, clear it. Alright, where's that? Oh man, it's not another place with a question mark. Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh.
Bureau is trying to dig a hole in their own cellar.
Bureau is trying to dig our own cellar looking for gold. What's this thing now? I think I want to go in this way, but this freaking map. I don't. Is that up or down? I guess it must be up. Oh Lord. So wait. Oh jeez. Now what's this? 2, why is it locked? See, that's the door we've not been in, right? But the map gives us no indication of that whatsoever. So, and it's not wholly clear at first that's going to be the way forever. So if you kind of know it's going to be that way from the beginning, maybe you write down notes. You know, that's literally how this game plays out. Someone's playing this new. I would say to write down notes for every area that you go to. You see a door, any kind of object of power, anything that, any points of interest, you got to write down yourself. Not wholly clear if that's fully intentional or not, but that's kind of how you have to do it. Otherwise, you got no chance because they don't mark anything. The map looks kind of high tech, even though it's kind of. It doesn't, you know. It doesn't look like it's meant to not facilitate these things, but it doesn't facilitate those things. So you have to assume that they didn't want you to just know where things were, even after finding them. They just want you to remember and write them down, I guess. But at this point of the game, it's a bit late. I could have told you that from the beginning to write down your places of interest, because we're not going to mark anything for you other than your mission. See, the weird thing is though, if you select a quest, they do mark it, right? So that means why not mark the doors as well? The doors that you've been to, like as if you wrote it down yourself. I don't understand the thinking behind it. It doesn't make sense. If it was a map that didn't mark anything, then it'd be clear that they want you to find everything yourself and use signs and all the rest of it. But if they do mark your quest area, why not mark your other things that you find along the way as well? It just doesn't seem to make sense to me. Yes. I think I got to conclude that it's a terrible, terrible, terrible map. And even when you try to main quest, you can't even find it half the time. At least I can't anyway. And I play a lot of open worldy type things. This is giving me the most trouble. So I wouldn't like to think this, because I just I wouldn't like to think it's just purely a brain cells thing. I think it's just the map is really the layout and everything's really confusing. And I'm back here again. No. I don't know. I think I'm gonna switch it up, I think. I'm gonna have to play with a guide next time around. And I'm gonna have to note down everything. It's the only way, otherwise it's gonna piss me off as this game is. In terms of, on top of having to nanny the textures, even still after all these updates, as you can see, the textures aren't loaded again still. And I've got it down way below where it needs to be in terms of performance and everything. And it looks like trash again. So we have to do the pause one, we have to do the pause to get it in. So aside from that being distracting, it's still not loaded in there because look, those are all messed up. So aside from having to do that every minute. And this is a DirectX 12 thing with this particular engine or this particular game. DirectX 12. And DirectX 12 is the only way to do the ray tracing, the reflections and so forth. You're going to have this problem with this blurry textures crap. So you have to go in here and do all this stupid shit. And it loads stuff, see? But it's like, the bigger the area, the bigger the problem, obviously. So this area is rampant with it. Every time you go around a corner, it's all of a sudden textures aren't loaded in on time. That, and then you can't find where the hell you're going. And when you're looking for where you're going, you're getting swarms of dudes respawning every time as well. I don't know. Use a freaking guide with a map. I'm gonna look to switch up. Drink some water. Open the window a bit. Get some fresh air, fresh thoughts, and see if we can find something a little bit more hype. A little bit more fluid. To what otherwise is a great game if all those problems weren't a problem. Jeez. I just want to play the game. Just want to play the game. Alright, should be back in a moment though. See what happens. We'll see what happens. Obviously viewers favourite always helps as well. It's obviously a viewer's favourite, this one.